So guys, we've got a breaking news story which is coming in today, and it's been stated that as of today, May the 28th, 2025, the legal troubles surrounding Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan Tate have intensified significantly, drawing global media attention and reigniting debates around the internet personality's accountability in the law. Andrew and Tristan Tate have officially been charged in the United Kingdom with a series of grave offences after investigation led by Bedfordshire Police and approved by the CPS. The charges include the word beginning with R, human trafficking, actual bodily harm, and controlling for gain. Andrew faces 10 charges involving 3 alleged victims, while Tristan faces 11 charges involving 1 alleged victim. These charges reportedly stem from incidents that occurred between 2012 and 2015, well before the brothers rose to internet fame. The UK authorities have also issued a European arrest warrant requesting their extradition from Romania, where the brothers currently reside and are under house arrest while facing separate criminal investigations for alleged trafficking and organised crime. However, the CPS clarified that the UK prosecution cannot proceed until the Romanian cases are resolved, a process that could delay UK extradition for months or even years. Despite this, the charges represent a significant escalation in the global legal pressures facing the Tates. In addition to the criminal charges, Andrew Tate is also facing a civil lawsuit brought forward by 4 British women accusing him of the word beginning with R, coercive control, emotional abuse and threats with a firearm. The claimants describe a pattern of manipulative and violent behaviour, alleging that Tate used a mix of charisma, control and physical intimidation to dominate them. The case is set to go trial in 2027, which could result in substantial financial damages if the plaintiffs succeed. Andrew Tate has denied all allegations, insisting that all encounters were consensual. He has publicly criticised the lawsuit as opportunistic and coordinated to destroy his reputation, framing himself as a target of a wider social agenda. Separately, there have also been multiple reports suggesting that the Tate brothers attempted to intimidate and silence witnesses from jail in Romania. A British media outlet stated that the 2 alleged victims presented evidence to US and UK authorities suggesting the Tates orchestrated online harassment campaigns and hired private investigators to monitor or harass victims. In the US, Andrew and Tristan have filed defamation lawsuits against one of the alleged victims and her parents, as well as several critics and influencers who spoke out against them. The lawsuits filed in Florida have been described by some legal experts as strategic lawsuits against public participation. So the brothers have consistently framed the charges against them as part of a deep state conspiracy to silence powerful voices who challenge the narratives, and the supporters argue that the allegations are particularly or ideologically motivated, while critics see this as a classic misdirection. Despite mounting legal pressure, Andrew Tate continues to maintain an active online presence, releasing videos and statements where he claims to be innocent, and his fan base remains vocal, though smaller than during the peak of his online fame. So what's next? So we've got these UK criminal proceedings, but they'll remain paused until the Romanian authorities finish their case, unless Romania agrees to a parallel or expedited process. You've got the 2027 civil trial in the UK, which may proceed independently of the criminal proceedings. Then you've got the US-based lawsuits and the alleged intimidation campaigns, which are also being scrutinised by law enforcement and may lead to further legal consequences. At this point, the legal future of Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan Tate looks uncertain, and the scale of international cooperation required in these proceedings is unprecedented for an influence of its type. So a little bit about Andrew Tate. Who is he, and what's the troubles that he's facing? So Andrew Tate, he was born Emery Andrew Tate III, and his rise has been meteoric and controversial. So he was a kickboxing champion. He made his name as a 4-time kickboxing champion. He's known for his aggressive style. He also then appeared in Big Brother in 2016, a UK reality TV show. His rise to online fame. So he had an alpha male persona. Tate gained significant traction by promoting a hyper-masculine person. He also created Hustlers University, monetized his following through a subscription-based course, promising financial success. However, in 2022, he was banned from the majority of social media platforms. However, he continued building via his audience via interviews and his own website. So back in December 2022, Tate, his brother Tristan, and 2 Romanian women were arrested and later charged with human trafficking, the word beginning with R, and formation of an organised crime group. Romanian prosecutors alleged that Tate lured women with false promises of relationships, which is known as a lover boy method, and forced them into adult webcam work. As we know, today he's been charged in the UK with multiple counts of the word beginning with R, human trafficking, assault and controlling, and a European arrest warrant has been issued. Got the civil lawsuit, which is going to be happening in 2027. So what's next for Andrew Tate? So the Romanian case is likely to be the first resolved possibly in late 2025 or early 2026. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison under Romanian law. And if acquitted, the UK will then seek to extradite him to face charges over here. So the extradition to the UK, so the CPS and the UK government are preparing to prosecute, but they have to wait until the Romanian legal process ends. If he's extradited, he would face serious criminal prosecution involving multiple alleged criminals across several years. Now, supporters of Andrew Tate, they refer to him as the Top G, and they're part of the Top G community, and they've been vocal and organised in defending him online and in media appearances. So, firstly, their first main argument is that it's a setup and it's conspiracy. So they believe that these charges are part of a coordinated attack by governments or global elites to silence a man who speaks the truths. They often refer to phrases like the Matrix is trying to cancel him, they're trying to cancel him, then jail him, next is worse. Some draw parallels to other controversial figures who were targeted after becoming too influential. They said he's being targeted for his views. They also say that no evidence has been proven. So until a criminal conviction is reached, they emphasize presumption of innocence. Accusations are not proof. They often claim the videos or text presented as evidence are out of context, and the victims are lying for fame, money, or revenge. And they argue that Tate has been transparent online and that his public persona has been mischaracterized. They also claim that the mainstream media is biased. But they also say that he's helped thousands of men. Supporters point to stories of men improving their fitness, finances and confidence due to Tate's advice, and the popularity of Hustlers University in the War Room, which say teaches self-reliance, and they argue that someone who is changing lives can't be the monster he's portrayed as. They say the timing is suspicious. Many point out that allegations resurfaced after he became widely famous. The civil lawsuit came at the peak of his influence, and they suggest that the timing is strategic, intending to ruin his image at the height of his success. So they also claim that Tate predicted this happened because he said once they will first try to cancel me, then imprison me, and then kill me. And supporters say these predictions show he's being targeted not because of crimes, but because of his influence and message. So guys, this is a breaking news story coming in. Let me know what you think in the comments below.